Welcome to the Georgia Avenue Podcast. I'm Trevor.
I'm Vic.
And I'm Nicole Perry.
Damn, Nicole, you had to pull out your whole motherfucking government name.
MPP.
Yeah, that wasn't on the table, but that's okay.
Went all the way in. But this is going to be a motherfucker, I'll tell you that right now.
Already leading with that hook, huh?
Yeah, man. So we don't want to go too far into this shit without talking about dinner.
Oh, you want to start with that?
Oh,
Usually we talk about that more at the end, but right on.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. We had some Turkish bacon. I didn't actually look at the packaging too much, so I'm not super familiar with this stuff.
It was Turkish D. I don't know what the D stands for, but I got some fucking ideas. I don't know.
Where'd you get it from?
Got it from Bernard's Market, Northwest Square, DeLand, Florida. Good shit. I don't know who makes it. Maybe Nicole does.
As a matter of fact, I do. The company is called Meat Crafters. They are out of New Jersey. Their bacon is delicious.
It is.
Yeah. I think it's the spices on it that make it the Turkish.
Yeah, I was going to say I've never really had bacon that's been like
heavily seasoned
in that manner before. I don't even know what seasonings it was or can't even explain
well,
the flavors.
it's on the packet, and I looked at it before I came, and I didn't make that note. I did make some note about it, but not that note.
I spaced too. I also brought some village bread ciabatta and some tomatoes and some avocado.
Yeah, the bread was really good.
Bread was real
I
good.
like that bread a lot.
Yeah, they're out of Jacksonville. We carry a lot of their stuff.
Duval.
Sorry. You just had to do that?
I had to.
All right.
Jacksonville came up. Well, Vic, you've been really excited about this one.
I don't know if excited is a fucking word or not.
Well, you and Nicole go, I don't know how far back, but.
Actually.
Yeah, I was trying to think about it the other day. I told them earlier. I can't remember when I met you guys.
It was probably the same time that we all met. We probably all ended up at.
Had you never really been down there before then?
No.
Not regularly?
No.
Because I used to hang out at like the Blind Pig and DaVinci sometimes, but mostly the Blind Pig. So, a little off Georgia Avenue. But
It's DeLand. It's getting better now, but at one point there were very few blacks hanging out downtown DeLand.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like
I didn't make the motherfucking rule. I'm just putting that out there. So I was black. I mean, I am black. And I didn't go down there, man. I just didn't hang out there. I lived actually downtown.
I mean, I wasn't at the Blind Pig, so there wasn't a lot of interesting stuff down there. DaVinci was never my kind of scene. Yeah. I was too busy. That's all it is. Really,
basically, anytime I would pass through DeLand when the twins had that fucking
Bill and Frank?
What was the name of that damn
brick house?
Brick house?
Bill and Frank had
something half something.
Half times in the library.
Half time upstairs?
Oh my goodness.
It was, I always mix it up, but one was the library, the other one was half times.
Yeah.
It was a two-story.
So basically, anytime I would pass through downtown, all I would see would be like a ton of young white people hanging out.
Yeah, I feel like for a long time that's all downtown really was.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. And my kids were a lot younger at that time, so just didn't do it. When I started drinking beer, hanging out at Persimmon Hollow, hanging around you guys, I think we started venturing over there and having a drink. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then they started having the drag show. The drag show was like, that shit swallowed me up.
Yeah, you guys were pretty into that.
Yeah.
It was always a fun time.
Yeah. It was fun. So, Miss Nicole P.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole, we're around this. I think I'm just a year ahead of you. I guess we were talking about it earlier. We don't really remember each other from school or anything, but.
I don't remember a lot of stuff from back
just
then.
from downtown, I guess, over the years. Cause you've been a bartender down there for a while now.
Yeah, I've worked at DaVinci for 13 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I know. It feels crazy. I haven't done anything else this long.
Except lived, I guess.
So you have the most amount of time of anybody there?
Yeah, I've been there the longest.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It is
that's
crazy.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's probably one of the reasons we kind of like hang, because you know how to handle a fucking crowd. I mean, no matter what fuck comes up, and I've brought some funky shit up.
I mean, I've cleaned some funky shit up, so it's, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
We haven't quite built your funky segment yet, but Vic does always bring some funky stuff to the table.
I'm going to try to be good today. Because Nicole makes me nervous. I don't know why.
What? That's wild.
Why? Yeah.
I don't know.
You said you don't know why.
I guess I'm afraid of...
This is a place to unpack it, man.
No, man. Not that shit. Man, not that shit we be talking about at a fucking bar, man.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a different...
I can't put that shit out here like that on podcast world.
That's a different animal.
Yeah. Yep. So get on it, Trevor.
Well, normally I'd ask what we're doing here, but I know what we're doing here tonight. It's been well, I guess I don't.
I guess the big thing is with most of the people that we've had here, we kind of asked, how did we first meet? Where did we meet up at? When did we become friends? We're kind of not friends with you, except when we don't like hang out with you, but
yeah,
like we do, we all hang out and shit and bounce around from place to place, but we do get a huge kick out of
working.
Yeah, when you're working, coming into the Vinci's and starting up some wild and crazy shit. Normally I'll start fucking shit over at Cinnamon Hollow. We'll be sitting around a bunch of goddamn guys and I'll start up some stupid shit, ask some fucking crazy question, and the first motherfucking thing that comes out of everybody's mouth is, we gotta ask Nicole. I'm like, bitch, we ain't asking Nicole this shit. They were like, no, she can handle it. I was like, all right, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, because whatever you're gonna say, I probably am 30,000 times worse.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I found that shit out in real time, maybe a couple months ago, a month or so ago. I was on this one question, man. I ain't gonna bring that shit up today. Don't worry, guys.
I already forgot which one it is. There's so many.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna bring that shit up because that shit was out there.
As it tends to be with you.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite things to talk about, though. I love anytime anyone has anything that isn't, hey, it looks rainy outside. I'm really bad at small talk, so sometimes that's the hardest part of my job. But that's also why I love all you guys, because I know every time you come in the bar, it's going to be something exciting. It's going to be entertaining. We're going to have a dumb conversation. And that's the stuff that I live for there. I like really getting to know people.
I guess behind the bar, though, you have a little more freedom maybe than like if you're then obviously if you're selling coffee or
what's
donuts
funny
or something
is, I definitely saw that in the notes and was like, there isn't really a huge switch for me. So we're talking about going from the bar, Café Da Vinci, to my other business, which is Bernard's Market downtown. That's why we're talking about the food. Maybe if it were someone else's coffee shop, I'd probably be a little more subdued, but who's going to yell at me? I can't get in trouble. So no, I'm still myself. I find myself sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that to them, but so far it's all been great. I really enjoy all the different people that I'm meeting over there.
Is there a big difference between the people that come in there versus the people you serve at the bar?
Yeah, for sure.
Not a lot of overlap or?
I mean, there is in that, like, a lot of my friends and regulars from the bar that want to be supportive come over, but no, there's a lot of like weird organic interactions with new people that live in DeLand that I've never met. I remember one of the first mornings that we were on like, what is it? Good Morning Orlando, the Fox 35 thing. They came in and they toured the whole space. And I had this older couple come in later and they were like, yeah, we saw you on TV this morning and we wanted to come check the space out. And I mean, we talked for like 5 minutes. And when they left, I was just like, I remember looking at my business partner, Stephanie, and being like, I want to be their friend. Like, who are these people? They need to come back in here because I want to hang out with them. And I think that that's a really fun part of having the shop for me, is people that get excited about it in there. Like, we have similar interests.
What do they get excited about?
Man, just like the products we have. They'll see, like, we have a tiny little cookbook section up at the front. They'll see the books and start talking to me just about that, or about the different things that they like to cook and, things they make, whether it's some people talking about making bread or making yogurt or doing whatever, like doing something that I'm truly passionate about is really exciting because I meet people with similar hobbies. Whereas the bar, like, don't get me wrong, I meet a lot of really cool people. Some of my best friends have come from there over the years, but I never know what I'm going to get at the bar.
Especially when we come in that bitch. When we come in that motherfucker.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Hey. Usually when we come in that motherfucker, it's like we already been somewhere. That's probably never our first stop.
Across the street, I guess.
Yeah. We already been somewhere, got all fucking loosened up, and then came up with some dumb, stupid ass shit that we want to ask you. And then here we all march over there. And a lot of times we get over there and you ain't there, and everybody's like, oh shit, she ain't here. But I don't know, Nicole. Working in Café Vinci, I know you've probably met every fucking body that is somebody in DeLand that has come through there, but is it still like if you meet somebody there tomorrow that you've never seen there before, is it that same kind of like enthusiasm of meeting somebody for the first time? Is that the same type of feel you get?
I mean, yeah, I'm always excited to see who's going to come in. I will say being somewhere for as long as I've been there, you can get a little like cynical or jaded with people, especially when they come in and they have already been to every other bar in town. So I'm getting them at the end of the night when they're hammered. You know, they're, along with all the good and the real like valuable connections that I've made over the years, there's the bad. There are people that I've been serving for 13 years and they have no idea who I am. I see them on the street and smile and they no clue that they've ever seen me, no clue who I am. I'm like, I get it, especially because my bartending style, other than, you know, with you guys and other people that I'm friends with, I'm not the center of attention. I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to just be the quiet person in the background, making your drinks, taking your money. Mm-hmm. And like, that's it. You guys are there to celebrate. You have your own thing. So.
You guys get a lot of foot traffic though. it's a wild place.
For sure. Like, it is definitely the busiest bar in town. Like we have a huge following. There's a lot of people that come in on the weekends. It's a different beast though. Like from one day to the next, it's different. Definitely. You know, your Tuesday night regulars are very, very different from people that are in there on a Friday at happy hour. So
I'm gonna say some shit.
Okay.
I thought I was going to get away from this motherfucker right here, but this motherfucker brought me a shot because we forgot to do our shot before the goddamn podcast started. But I guess he wanted to make sure I get loosened up for Nicole.
Segment 3.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You all right, man?
No,
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm good.
Where you at right now?
That motherfucker right there.
I think Jack wants to know. Don't make him ding his bell.
Bing. You know what I got to the other day? I was sitting in there bullshitting around and Zach was there. It was 2 or 3 people at the fucking bar. Mm-hmm. Zach was there. He ran out to the other bar, outside bar for something. I don't know what the fuck he went out there for. But the damn telephone rang. I lit up like it was fucking Christmas.
I got a good ring to it.
What do you mean did I answer it? You damn right I answered it. I've always wanted to answer that damn phone. And then I got this lady on the phone says, can I bring my son over there? He's 16 and he wants to see a concert. I said, ma'am, I don't think so. She said, well, why not? I'm his mother. I said, ma'am, I think you got to be 21 and over to come inside of here and hang out after 9. And then I asked Zach. He said, yeah, they got to be 21 and over. I said, all right.
Why were you so excited to answer the phone?
That bitch reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, because we have the old rotary phone.
We had them old fucking rotary phones back in the day, and then we had that same motherfucking cord. That cord was like 25 feet. The phone would be in the kitchen on the fucking wall. You can go all the way through the house with that motherfucker. It was like today's cell phone.
You know, we have that phone because we had about 4 cordless phones, and they all disappeared.
How long has that rotary phone been there? Looks like it's been there since
couple years now, maybe like.
So it's new. It's not
five,
new,
6 years, maybe something like that.
Well, it's been there since I've been there.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
been
it's
there.
been there for a while. It's my favorite because I love when like anybody under the age of 40 comes in and is like, can I use your phone? I always say, if you can figure it out.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I saw someone call out on it the other day, and I was like, oh, it dials out. That's amazing.
Yeah, I had to help a drunk lady the other night. She did not know how to use the phone.
How old was she?
Dial it for her. She's probably mid-30s, but also there's a lot of
She
people
don't know
downtown
nothing about that fucking phone,
that
man.
I cannot
That
guess.
type of shit look like, what is that? Oh, that's the phone, bitch.
Yeah, that's what they were. The rotary dials.
Yeah. What are you fucking looking at me tonight, man? Why
I'm
you
watching you, man. You were talking.
Oh. Well, dive in. I told you I was nervous about Nicole.
I know. We're trying to figure that out.
I'll get there. We're like 10 minutes in, and I want to get there.
All right, then we can shift this around, man. We don't gotta.
No, let me say this.
You.
Let me say this.
Okay.
So, all these fucking episodes I've been sitting up here talking shit about Tom's expired cough drops, right? So I was looking through my little medicine cabinet at the house next to my refrigerator, and I said, bring me some damn cough drops down there. So I just grabbed a bag and got up here, and then Tom said something about the expired cough drops, and I said, oh shit. So I looked on the back of my fucking bag. They're the same fucking age. Them bitches are old as fuck.
Riveting.
Yeah. All right, Nicole. So I remember years ago, I don't know how many years, 2-3 years ago, when you first got fucking Bruce. And you walk in the goddamn, you walked in there all happy like a lady just had a fucking baby. You came in there all fucking happy and shit. And the fucking dog was a little motherfucker. It fit in your fucking hand. I think you may have had him on a leash or you had him in your hand.
Probably had him in my hands.
Yeah,
also, I love that you think this was 2 years ago because he'll be 5 this year.
Damn.
I know.
Bruce or Saint
Bruce
Bernard?
is a Saint Bernard, yeah. I have 4 dogs and 3 cats and I think 10 chickens, but it might be 9. This heat is kind of, they're dropping like flies right now. They're not having a good time.
They're dying from the heat?
Yeah. It's
Build them some shade.
They're also getting older too. They're like 5-6 years old.
What are their diets like?
The
Just
chicken
like
diet?
Grocer, yeah.
I feed them just like a general layer pellet from the feed store, but I also like supplement with really anything. Chickens will eat literally anything.
Right. I was wondering how much free grazing they like worms.
Because
I know chickens are like little dinosaurs. Basically.
they kind of free range all day. They are dinosaurs. It's wild. I love watching them. Like people always ask, what do you have chickens for? And I'm like, yeah, the eggs are cool, but like honestly, they're just so entertaining. I can go out there and sit and
what do
watch
you mean
them for
like
an hour.
dinosaurs? What do you mean?
So you know birds are the closest living relatives to dinosaurs. Everyone always thinks it's reptiles because they kind of like have that vision of them, but no, birds.
And the whole alligators and crocodiles still being dinosaurs, and people mix that up.
Yeah, but birds are the closest living relatives.
They think dinosaurs are actually feathered now. I think. When we were in school, that's not what they taught us. But as an adult, that kind of became the new curriculum
thing.
or something. Also, I recently heard they think that the T-Rex was actually not like an apex predator; that it was more like a giant turkey.
Really?
Yeah, it was more of a scavenger than it was a predator. Like, it wasn't so aggressive. It was just like, yo, hey, there's something dead here, sweet. I can eat it.
I can eat it. Huh.
Or they would just saunter off during danger.
I ain't saying shit about no dinosaurs. I don't know nothing about no fucking dinosaurs.
I only know what
Really? You weren't into
Spielberg's showing me.
dinosaurs when you were a kid?
No.
No.
No, I was into real shit.
Real shit.
Whoa, hey.
The invention of the
Where are we going now?
No, I mean,
Real shit.
I
Moon
ain't
landing?
seen no fucking dinosaur. I never seen a dinosaur. I mean, people talk about,
You ever seen an astronaut?
yeah, I've seen an astronaut.
Okay.
But an astronaut is a real thing.
So is a dinosaur.
Was.
Where the fuck they at? Fucking alligators
In my
still here.
backyard. Hanging
Chickens?
out, pecking around.
Chickens.
Yeah,
Chicken. That's today's dinosaur?
I guess.
Chickens were big enough to eat you, man.
Chickens will eat literally anything. There's all kinds of stories about like people throwing rats in their chicken run and chickens just go to town on it. I've seen them eat snakes. They'll eat anything.
We used to have a lot of chickens when I was growing up as a kid. But it was a normal. It was like now you got to have, if you live in certain areas, you can only have so many chickens, blah, blah, blah.
That actually is recently, it's changing right now, downtown DeLand. So I live outside the city limits, so I'm fine. I can just like have them. But in the city limits of DeLand, backyard chickens have never been allowed. And funny enough, my business partner, Stephanie Sousa, her husband, Aaron Preston, he's super active with downtown community, really active with the Rotary. He's the one that got a whole petition together, got a bunch of signatures, took it to the city commission, and they're voting right now on whether or not people can have backyard chickens.
Yeah.
Oh. So far, it looks like it's going to pass.
Good.
Right on.
I know a lot of people just do it illegally.
Are there restrictions on like, so I know some places you can't have roosters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, roosters.
Cause they crow and all that.
Yeah, they don't want them annoying all the neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be a stipulation.
I don't think a rooster is a chicken, is it?
You don't think a rooster is a chicken? A rooster is a chicken?
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my goodness.
What happens when you put water on a chicken?
It's wet. So that was we never brought this question to you. I don't think.
Well,
here we
now
go.
I'm offended.
Did we ever?
I don't think so.
We never came down and
the
said,
water thing?
Is water wet?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh God. We had a whole fucking 2 weeks on that shit.
I had a conversation with somebody about it today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it wet or no?
We've been over it, man.
I know.
We buried that.
Mine hadn't changed at all?
It's not wet.
It's not
No,
wet.
water
makes
makes
things
things wet.
Do we need to remote Jacob in for this?
No.
Okay.
All right,
So
all right.
when did Bernard's open, Nicole? Like you were at Vinci's for 13 years. How long have you been at Bernard's?
We opened Bernard's at the end of last year. Our first official date was like October 29th. So it was like November. We really got the ball rolling.
Oh, it's been that recent, huh?
Yeah.
Feels like it's been forever, but.
Yeah, no.
But I guess now that I think about it, Northwest Square, where you guys are right? Northwest Square is what it's called?
Yep.
Where you guys are located. That's pretty new too.
Yeah. Yeah. We opened pretty much at the same time as all the vendors.
It used to be the old, it was a
Trinity Methodist Church.
Trinity Church, right?
Yep.
Across from St. Barnabas.
Yep.
So that place seems pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff going on there. I see,
Yeah.
they got they feature your guys' market and.
Yeah,
I know
so
they got
there's
a
a
tap
market,
room.
there's a tap room, Chapel Tap, Trappa Shack has a second location. They're like Cuban sandwiches, hot dogs, ice cream. There's
That little
Home Goods.
pizza looking place.
They actually just closed a little while ago, so I think the building owners are looking for somebody. So if anybody listening is interested in starting up a little food business, we got a spot
Northwest
available
Square.
at Northwest Square. But yeah.
Shout out.
They got the whole building filled out yet? Or so I see on their social media they do like weddings there sometimes or events.
Yep.
They do a lot of events there.
There are a lot of events. There are a lot of celebrations of life, meetings, weddings. Goodness, there's been all kinds of stuff lately.
So when did this this type of business enter into your?
When did you want to open a place like Bernard's? Yeah.
I mean, it didn't just come up when Northwest Square came up.
Did you always want to be a grocer when you were growing up?
A grocer. I suppose that, for years, all my friends had hobbies. Somebody's a photographer, somebody is an artist. Some of my best friends are literally like, they're always drawing. They're always doing these really creative things. And I've never had that inclination. Like, I didn't think that I was creative. We'd all have parties at my house, and the whole time they'd be playing games, doing whatever they were doing. And I was always in the kitchen. I was always cooking. Any of my friends knew that they could tell me, hey, we want this for dinner, and I would make it. One year, one of my best friends wanted Korean. I spent every day for a week making a full Korean feast. We had like 14 different dishes, and all of them were made from scratch. And I'm always reading cookbooks. I'm always like I always joke that I hate leaving DeLand. I never leave, but I'll drive 2 hours to go to a grocery store I've never been to. So finally one day I was like, oh, that's my hobby. Duh. And so it's
Where'd you learn to cook? Self-taught, or like did you have a grandma that like you worked with? Or?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. My grandma, I remember growing up every holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever.
I guess I was asking what inspired it, right?
It was always Nana's house. There'd be 80 people at a normal family Thanksgiving, and my grandma cooked for all of them.
Yep.
Wow.
And
With ease.
it's just that old, like, I don't know. I was always in the kitchen with her. Getting older, I started meeting more and more people. My first job was at Skydive DeLand. So like
really?
that was my first job in high school. I worked in the office and I just got to meet people all the time from different cultures. So that started like exposing me to more and more foods and stuff that I had never had before. And then, I don't know, it's just slowly.
What'd you do in the offices there?
Just like check people in, take their money, you know.
You've been taking people's money for your whole fucking life.
People that
I
were
really have.
People that were coming in to skydive and.
Yeah, so like if you say you want to do a tandem skydive, you go, that's the first place you check in. You check in the office. You
check in girl.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. And then, yeah, there's a lot of, it's like a weird full service, like concierge position. Cause you're checking people in. You're the first person that they see, but you're also helping people navigate the downtown community. A lot of them are here on vacation. They're doing stuff.
I'm sure they got questions like, oh, we're going to go eat
for sure. So yeah.
Different countries too, I imagine, right?
God,
I mean, skydive capital of the world.
Yeah.
That's where we're broadcasting from, everybody.
But yeah, now I
know.
Met a lot of people from a lot of different countries. It's a really cool job. It's a really cool place to be. Just hang out.
You probably meet them same fucking people right now with your job at Café de Vinci.
Oh, for sure. A lot of them
the same fuckers come over there.
Spot them a mile away.
Oh, yeah. You always know the skydivers when you see them.
Yeah. They're usually in good fucking shape, though.
Well, it's a sport. It's weird. Like, a lot of people don't realize how athletic, like, you have to be to skydive. But, yeah, it's definitely.
Like, imagine my ass falling out of a fucking airplane and hitting the ground. I'd be like, oh shit, here come the ground. God damn it.
Yeah.
I probably want to land on a fucking,
not anything I'm a
big old fucking rubber ball with air and shit. Like the kids at McDonald's when they come in there to play in that fucking big pen.
Is that an option?
I don't know, but if I skydive.
I've been to the drop zone before to hang out. But
if I skydive, they're going to have that goddamn big ass pen out there. And I ain't got to fucking try to land. I can just fall.
The big blob.
I think you'll be going tandem if you do go, so.
Tandem is
when
some guy on your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
men
I
think we know a guy, so
that's not happening.
So you'll be okay.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna do a tandem.
Not with Darren.
No, I ain't doing no fucking tandem with Darren. No. If I'm gonna do if some guy's gonna be
what?
Here it comes.
Some guys what? If some guy's gonna be on your back, it's gonna be Yoda, right?
If some guy's gonna be on my back, it's gonna be a motherfucker I don't know and don't have to see again. And I'm not gonna let Darren ride my motherfucking back, and then I got to go the next day to Persimmon Hollow and go, yeah, I'll take a beat chippy, please.
Because suddenly after tandeming with Darren, you drink beat chippy now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't drink
because the experience changed it. That's what I'm saying. You would never order that.
That was the first thing that came to my motherfucking mind.
You'd just be so uncomfortable.
The beer wasn't important. The important part was you didn't get.
You're saying
the important part was
have a hard time being strapped to a man that you have to look at again.
Exactly. There you go.
Ridiculous.
And then he might not look at me the same either.
What?
Like he hasn't been strapped to hundreds of men.
As scary as I am, if they take me up, what do they go? 20,000, 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet? I don't know.
18.5.
I just learned with Travis. I just learned with Travis it was 30,000 for a place.
13,000 feet.
Yeah, 13.5.
In my motherfucking mind, 13,000 feet, 100 feet is the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
If I'm falling.
Not reasonable, exactly.
No, I'm gonna be hurt.
I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. But if I jump out of a goddamn airplane, or they're gonna have to push me out. If I come out of the motherfucking airplane that high and somebody's behind me, I'm gonna fart on them motherfuckers.
Hopefully not on another man's balls.
His balls better not be on my ass.
Never fart on another man's balls.
His balls better not be that close. I'll be like, I'll shoot that bitch loose. They have a thing I can detach that motherfucker. I'll be like, get off me, bitch. I'll take it from here.
But he has all this shit.
Have you ever jumped?
Yeah. Yeah.
When?
I did.
How old were you?
The first time I jumped out was on my 18th birthday. I had worked there for like 3 years at that point.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were working there.
Young.
So obviously you jumped.
Yeah, I was 15 when I got my job there. So I could never do it before then because you have to be 18 unless you have like parents' consent and the instructors are really, really cool with you and want you to. So I just waited. But yeah, my 18th birthday, I got up, I went and did a tandem, and then that afternoon I flew to Spain. I was like, I'm doing all the shit I couldn't do. But
jumping out of a plane and then jumping in another one to fly to Spain.
I know.
How long were you in Spain for?
Like 2 weeks.
What'd you go for? Just to leisure?
Meet a dude I met on the internet.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm not kidding. My mom went with me. She was very obviously like, just because I turned 18 didn't mean that she wasn't worried about her baby girl. So
of course
she came with me. It was a parent. Like it was kind of a fun family trip. He was there with his parents. We were the same age. They all
That's
met.
crazy. That's awesome.
Some crazy shit. That's some shit that I would never
ever.
In
Spain. I don't
like the southern coast. There's a couple of areas of Spain that have like really huge populations of British expats. And they weren't expats. They still lived in London, but they were just there. It was like Andalusia.
Okay.
Man, I gotta say,
I've never been over the pond.
Really?
Yeah. Me either. Hats off to that, but I'm fucking twice your age, I imagine.
Probably. Well, how old are you?
How old are you?
He's 72.
I'll be 37 next week.
Damn, I'm not half your age. You're old. Damn. No, I'm not twice your age. Goddamn. If I was twice your age, I wouldn't be sitting in this motherfucking seat. But that's just not some shit.
One of my friends calls me middle-aged all the time. He's a little over 60, and I'm always like, that if I'm middle-aged, you're gonna die soon, right? That's always my answer.
But that's just not some shit.
His ass is old. How old are you?
How old are you?
He's 66.
That's not some shit.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm 66.
Black don't crack.
Black cracks.
Was the saying only if you smoke it?
Black cracks, no. Black cracks every motherfucking morning when I wake up. When I get out the fucking bed. But, just not some shit that I don't think it's like black or white thing. It's just not some shit that people did at our age when we were growing up. No?
What do you mean? Go
like,
meet people?
Meet somebody.
You didn't have the internet.
Yeah, it was like you weren't making the connections back then because you didn't.
But imagine the amount of fucking planning and the amount of money it takes to go meet somebody way over in motherfucking Spain at 18. Of course, you had a job. You didn't save up that much fucking money.
No, I mean, I turned 18 after I graduated high school, so I had all my graduation money. Like I graduated in May, my birthday's in August, so I had all of the like cash. I had definitely saved up from working. It's not like I really had bills at 17. Pay your car insurance.
That's
pay
just
whatever.
not that. When you said you were 18 and you did that just shook the fucking shit out of me.
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of it too is being at a skydiving center for 3 years. Like I said, everybody that I met and interacted with all the time, they were all foreign. They were all flying here. Like that was just the lifestyle.
So you guys met online. Where at? Like, so back then Facebook was only for college kids.
Yeah, this would have been 2006 is when I graduated. And that actually is a funny story.
MySpace?
No.
MySpace.
Automotiveforums.com.
Automotiveforums. What were you doing on the automotiveforums.com site?
I had my truck. I had an F-150, a 97 maroon F-150 that my stepdad gave me. And I love that truck. And it's one of my only regrets in life is selling that thing. I miss it.
Cause I bet you that thing's, wherever it is, it's still running.
Oh God, yeah. That thing like got me through college. Like I put no gas in it, beat it to hell, and it still got me everywhere I needed to go. But yeah, so I had this truck and I was like, I want to do some cool stuff to it. I don't know, whatever cool mods you can do to an F-150. I wanted to do stuff. And I remembered my very first boyfriend in high school used this site, Automotive Forums. And so I go on there and I'm like, just putzing around, reading stuff. And then I see that there's a completely off topic forum where they talk about, whatever the hell comes to mind, just like we're doing here. And I remembered my ex's.
Like we're doing here. This shit is all scripted, man. Don't you see this fucking paper right here?
I remembered my ex's username and I saw that there was a topic about how you lost your virginity. And he mentioned me and proceeded to say some.
Wait, who did?
My ex-boyfriend.
Oh, he also used the forum.
Yeah,
okay,
that's how I knew what the forum was. So he made some pretty disparaging remarks about me.
Oh shit!
And I called him out on the internet.
Wow.
It was And when I did, like literally everybody in there was like, oh shit. Like,
Nicole. You guys thought Reddit was hot.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of Nicole.
This was, automotive forums at fucking like 16, 17 years old. And I still have friends that I talk to that I've never even met in person. But I've known for 20 years because we met on automotive forums.
Well, you met this guy. You guys ended up in a common thread eventually. And
yeah, we used to email each other all the time. And then we started, I remember when I had the old, Nokia brick phone and like
Nokia 2150.
Yeah, some shit like that. And
3050s. I forget.
You could text internationally. I remember the first phone bill that my mom got that was like $700. And I was in a lot of trouble and had to pay that whole phone bill.
How did you convince your mom to take you to fucking Spain to meet a
I told her I was doing it anyway. I was like, I'm going. That's my 18th birthday. Like, you can't stop me. So
you was feeling grown and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Much like every 18-year-old woman. Duh. Every 18-year-old anybody.
No, not in my family. Not my family. Not in my house. If my daughter would have came to me and said, I want to go to Spain to meet a guy.
From the internet.
I on the internet.
It worked out well.
Keep in mind, this was 2006.
Yeah.
Right? So it was the internet was not even what it is today. That's the old internet.
We
I don't even know what that
dating
was.
for like 2 years. I went again after that. I went to London. I spent a month in London, like Christmas, New Year's with his family. They were really sweet. It was great. And then, I just, going off to college. And
you guys eventually grew apart and never heard from him again? Or
no, I think the last time I talked to him was maybe
not even like Facebook friends or
2 or 3 years ago.
Fuck that 97.
He's not on Facebook.
Fuck that 97 F-150. She's like, fuck that, I'm gonna sell this truck now.
No, I sold that when I moved. I moved to England later on and then went and worked at a skydiving center in Norway when I was 19.
What?
And when I did that, I needed money really bad. So I sold the F-150 for way less than I should have.
Damn, Nicole, you been around.
Norway? You were in Norway?
I've been told that before.
I mean, it's that way.
I'm
trying to keep this thing between the lines
very
here.
well traveled.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Just follow her lead. It's okay.
That's what I meant, Nicole.
I didn't know you ever been in Norway.
Yeah, my
fascinating.
When I worked at the drop zone here, I worked with a lady that was almost exactly 10 years older than me. Her name was Sandy, and we hit it off. We became really close. She actually moved to Norway. She's been there probably been like 15, 20 years now, but she would go every summer for the first few years. And then it turned into like, I'm just going to stay here. And so I went one summer when I was 19 and worked with her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are there any, I know we just talked about one incident that happened in Da Vinci's last week or this week, but are there any memorable incidents that you can recall happening in Da Vinci's that you want to share with us? Make me crack my motherfucking side.
So many of them I cannot tell. Just so many experiences in there. Just wild nights with coworkers. Those are always the most fun. Blake and I were just talking about this the other day because I was like, man, Trevor told me to think of like a good cafe story, and there's just so many, and I don't know like what's even a print. He was like, oh, you can tell him about that time that you rode on the hood of my car down Georgia Avenue and got me a speeding ticket and freezed my insurance for however many years, and he's still butthurt because.
What were you doing on his hood?
Man, you ever seen Death Proof?
Yeah.
So you know how they play Ship's Mass?
It's all in theaters, actually.
Huh?
I got to do the whole Grindhouse experience in theaters.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, so I watched Death Proof.
It was after Death Proof, okay.
And I really wanted to play Ship's Mast, so there was probably like a year period where I would just get hammered and get on the hoods of my friends' cars and refuse to get off.
I was going to say, ask if alcohol was involved.
Oh, God, yeah.
Of course it was.
So there was one night, it was like 3 a.m. Darby and Blake are in their car, and I'm on the hood, and he is like, get off my car. Like, very adamant. He did not want to drive with me on the hood of his car. I called him every name that you could possibly call somebody. I was like, oh, bitch, just drive the car. And so he did. He drove. He got up to like 40 miles an hour. But this dumbass drove down Georgia towards the police department, not away from it. At 3:00 in the morning, we swarmed with police, just like 8 cop cars in a matter of minutes there. And
how do you even get up to 40 on Georgia Avenue?
I don't know, man. Ask Blake.
It's a quarter mile.
It's whatever.
Yeah, Vin Diesel can do that.
Were you fucking holding on?
Yeah, I was holding on. I was holding on to the sides, looking in the windshield, butt in the air. And yeah, we get pulled over. This was back before George had left when he left the first time or the only time.
So has the road been, so they put those pavers down, right? Has the road been paved yet with those pavers?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so
the pavers have been done for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since it was broken.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so all these cops
when they
show
did the
up.
pavers. Don't seem like it's been that long ago.
It's been that long. I feel like it's been at least 10 years.
No.
Yeah. Maybe 9. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I remember the day they decided to pave that road.
I remember the pavers going down. It was a few days involved.
Mm-hmm. No, but it took them forever.
Yeah.
Forever. They delayed.
Yeah, but it don't seem like 10 years.
No, it's been a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was
my oldest fight.
There was
go home and get a fucking nap.
There was a fight on that road, like the 2 days before they shut it down and started paving it. An old buddy of mine. So there used to be this guy who was a regular at Persimmon Hollow. His name was Brian or something. I forget his last name. I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. I probably shouldn't say it even if I did. But anyhow, he used to come there and bug people all the time and was always by himself. And sometimes he'd be on a date and bring in a girl. But it was just like everybody didn't like him. The bartenders were always annoyed by him because he was just such a jerk. Like I'd be sitting out there reading sometimes on the wall because at the time I worked at C's Waffles. Mm-hmm. Right. So I was always off work by like 1 in the afternoon. I'd go into work at like 4 or 5 in the morning, be off by 1 or 2 in the afternoon. There's nothing to do. So I'm like, I'll go sit at the bar, drink a beer and read a book because nobody's here right now. But this guy used to come and like pick on me for reading a book and stuff at a bar at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And I'm like, oh my God. And then he'd like talk about how whenever I was vaping on my electric cigarette that looked like I was sucking C-3PO's cock and all this stuff. It was just, but it just always, and he'd pick on everybody. You know, he wasn't singling me out because he'd pick on everybody and everybody was just like, oh my God, who is this guy? Like, I guess we just put up with him because nobody's comfortable enough to tell him to go away.
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
But one night we were all out there and a good buddy of mine, this guy for some reason started going in on him about it. And he made the guy made this one comment. He was like, oh man, this guy like, he said something so dumb too. It didn't even make any sense. He was like, oh, it's like he's got a Trump haircut. Ha ha ha. And I was like, what does that even mean? But then my buddy like, threw his arm up and like backhanded the guy, threw him onto the road and like then fell on him and was like, they were tussling and me and Jose had to tear him apart. Like I grabbed the guy and just took him down the road and Jose took Tony into the bar and walked him out. Gentry let him out of the bag. It was crazy, but like it was the guy was all bleeding and stuff. And he was like, what's happening? What's going on? What is this? And I was like, oh, it's cool, man. You good? Like, no, calm down. It's all right. Yeah. I was like, you should shut the fuck up, you know? But, anyway, so that's an inside joke, I guess, but Jose always jokes. That's why they paved that street. Because it was like 2 days later they broke ground on the project.
Yeah.
So.
Ugh, wish we could repave the inside of the bar. That's my other most memorable story is me cleaning up human poop off the bar floor at like 5:00 on a Tuesday afternoon.
What do you mean, on the inside bar?
Yeah. Yep. It was terrible. Way. That's it's such a haunting memory. And I always joke that I have PTSD from this because it was so horrible. We had this regular for about a year. He was an older dude and,
66?
He probably. He was an older dude. I don't know if he had like recently divorced or whatever, you know. Anytime a man of a certain age shows up alone and just becomes an everyday regular, you're like, you're clearly going through something. But you guys are all going through something.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, this guy comes in and it's like a Tuesday afternoon and I'm in the bathroom. Doing my business. And I come out of the bathroom and like the short walk from the bathroom back to behind the inside bar, all I can smell is just poop. And I was like, what did I do? Like, did a pipe, yeah, like the anxiety and nerves from me thinking it was me. And I get behind the bar and the whole bar is like empty. I had just gone from having a full bar of people to nobody inside anymore. And
like, what did I do?
Yeah, legit.
God,
I was like, damn,
bad?
was it me? And so I get behind the bar and this woman comes in and she looks at me. She looks over and she's like, did anybody tell you what happened? And I go, no, what do you mean? And she's like, somebody just walked through here and just pooped all over the ground. And I still to this day, like, I don't know if I believe in any sort of religion or higher power, but that day I was like, there has to be a God, and he saved me because I didn't step in any of the shit on my way back. And it was a trail. It was like
Everybody gets
much
one.
diarrhea.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
It was so bad. And then I had to clean it up and I used probably 2 gallons of bleach.
Pure?
God, no. I mean,
You still got some shit on
little bit
your
of
hand.
water in them probably
But you
years
still got some
later.
shit on your hand. You probably still got something on there right now.
That's not even my only poop story from that place.
Holy shit.
Exactly. Tell me about it.
Maybe we should have a whole poop segment.
Oh, there's so many poop stories.
Man, what do you remember from there when you were there? Anything?
Where?
Just hanging out.
Da Vinci's?
Anything bad?
I don't know, man. It's, Da Vinci's was never really my spot until recently. Just
Yeah.
cause you guys like going there. And it is cheaper than goddamn the brewery sometimes.
Yeah. You mean the beers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just beers, man. You can buy those for $2.
That's what I'm saying.
At
Shout
the
out, Jim.
Red Barn. The Red Barn.
No, Charlie put us on these, Coors banquets recently.
God.
Oh, those things are so good.
You like them?
I love those things, man.
I tried one last night. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it last
I don't
time?
really drink beer. That's why I'm never like, I can count on one hand the times I've been in Persimmon Hollow and I've worked across the street the entire time that brewery has been open.
Right.
I'm just not, I'm not a big beer wine person. So.
Not even wine?
No,
But you love to cook and eat.
I
so how
do.
can you not like wine so much?
You know what I'm cooking and eating? I'm not really drinking. The two are like.
No, right. I don't like, aside from a glass of water, I don't like to drink with my meal either.
I'm a fat kid. Like I want to eat. I want to eat as much as I possibly can. So I don't want any drinks filling me up.
Like big portions, huh?
Yeah. I eat so much food. Vic earlier asked me why I cook Asian food a lot.
This motherfucker passed me a note.
I saw it. I already read it.
I'm not bringing that shit up.
I don't even know who was there for that story.
Huh?
I don't even know who was there for that story.
I can't bring that up, can I?
No,
No, I can't bring that
Why?
up.
I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, it's not my business.
Huh?
It's not my business.
Your name's in it. Now I want to know. You can't
All right.
leave me.
That's
in the
why I
dark.
assumed. That's why I assumed it got brought up because
All right,
I know it happened at Da Vinci's. I know it happened at Da Vinci's.
I'm not gonna call no
I assume you're
names.
there.
I'm not gonna call no names.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna call no names.
No
But-
slander.
No names.
You got to be careful.
But it started at Persimmon Hollow. And I was watching these two people. They were sitting not together, just in my fucked
One of them
up-
was me. One of them was me. We can be clear about that.
One of them was you. And in my fucked up mind, I had these two motherfuckers dating. They weren't. Clearly weren't.
That's why they buried the lead.
But in my mind, I'm watching this motherfucker. This motherfucker's over there texting. She's over there texting. I'm like, these motherfuckers are dating. They sneaking around. And one night Trevor said, the girl said, well, I'm going to go home, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. She go out and her apartment come out of Persimmon Hollow. Her apartment was across from the police station.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes out. She goes to the fucking her apartment. Trevor says, well, I got to go, man. I got to get up in the morning. So Trevor lived. You walk out Persimmon Hollow. The best route would be to go left.
Okay.
The more
Correct.
direct route would be to go
At
left.
the time, yeah.
Anyway, this motherfucker
Trevor
goes.
turns a hard right.
Yeah, I'm watching this motherfucker now because I'm like, these motherfuckers finna go sneak around and shit. And this motherfucker goes out of Persimmon Hollow. He goes right. And then I said, this motherfucker, they going to get it. And the next time I saw them together, we were at Da Vinci's. We were all sitting around the motherfucking table, drinking, having a good time.
I wasn't there.
And you weren't?
No. We've been over this. Last time we talked about this story, you guys were like, Yeah, Trevor said, yeah, it was like crazy, right? And I was like, guys,
Anyway.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, all right, you weren't there. Whatever. So I kept saying to the girl, kept making this fucking,
References.
you and Trevor, blah, blah, blah. Well, this one fucking night, she jumped up. It was like 8 of us sitting around the table drinking. She jumped up and she was so fucking fed up with me and my bullshit. She jumped up and said, not fucking Trevor. And Trevor's
Record scratched.
yeah, and Trevor's girlfriend
What?
was there.
Oh, at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I blew all that shit out the water, man.
Oh, that makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Nobody has any context or backstory.
Yeah.
So I guess, just to fill everybody in a little bit, there was a whole mystery about who I had been seeing or was messing around with or whatever. So everybody had their theories and things like that. And I played it off like nothing was going on. So there was things to be suspicious about.
Exactly.
So Vic wasn't just like making stuff up in his head. He just
I just had
he connected
I had the wrong girl.
dots.
And I had the wrong fucking
Why so
girl.
secretive?
Well,
It was a weird time.
well, over here.
Here we
over
are.
here, guys, over here. Because the girl was married to another girl.
Oh, wow.
I didn't put that shit together
What, the one that you were hooking up with was married to another girl?
Yes.
at one point. At one
While
point.
you guys were hooking up or not while you?
No.
No.
I mean, I've seen it all. 13
No,
years
but
in
I-
the same bar.
but-
the amount
okay,
of the amount of people I've seen cheat on their husbands and wives.
Okay, but
You know it all, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
okay, but nobody would have suspected that
Right.
because we knew her
Correct.
and we knew her past and we were not expecting that when that happened. When I said what I said, everybody lit up.
Yeah.
When the girl said, "Oh, I'm not fucking Trevor," everybody looked at me like I felt like a fucking ant. I felt like I was this motherfucking tall in there. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Nah, you just knew you got a rise out of somebody. I think that's why we're all friends.
No, I think I pissed
I
her
feel
off.
like, yeah, I mean, whatever.
But we're friends now.
Sometimes making a joke
She-
is gonna piss people off.
She got over it.
What do they say? You're gonna make an omelet, you gotta crack some eggs.
Yeah.
Not always.
Listen, man, I
Sometimes you can just order a bag of liquid eggs and make an omelet out of
Lord.
that.
say, all right.
Don't do that, Trevor.
What?
Don't do the liquid eggs.
I don't. I mean, not
I don't know
personally.
that I've ever had a liquid.
I wouldn't.
egg.
Is that what they make omelets out of in most restaurants?
Probably.
High end?
Most restaurants that you're going, most restaurants that you're going to and getting an omelet at, yeah, are liquid eggs. They come out of a bag.
Is it
I'm
like
gonna be like
the
Larry
bag
David.
bag, or is it like the powder where they add the water?
It's not
that
powder.
make-
It's a big, it's like,
Like a carton, like a milk carton.
you ever worked in fast food at all?
No.
Or have you ever worked in a place that has like those, those like, what do they call it? The ice cream that's like the cheaper stuff.
Yogurt?
Like frozen yogurt?
Not like
Or
frozen
soft
yogurt.
serve?
Soft serve, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. So like the soft serve machines. The stuff that
I've never
So
worked
soft
anywhere
serve
with
machines,
those.
you get a big old, 2-gallon bag of this liquid, allegedly dairy stuff, and you dump it into the machine, this big tub, and it goes down into this tube and into this chamber, and it freezes it and makes it into the soft serve. Cause that's where it's cold down there. I guess that's a long way of saying the liquid eggs come in a similar type of bag. It's a big old 2-gallon bag, and it's
Is it all mixed together, or
it's
are
a bunch
there
of
like
mixed up-
visible yolks?
it's yellow.
It's just
So
so
it's-
it's all mixed together.
So
it's all
it's,
blended.
fucking
it's a
eggs,
bunch
probably.
it is a bunch of cracked eggs, right? But so it's cut with preservatives and water.
Yeah.
So it's not pure egg.
This is just making a lot of things. It's one story in particular makes sense for me. I remember I was friends with this couple years ago that would come to the bar, and she told me that they had gone to a pretty well-known DeLand breakfast establishment, and her husband ordered an egg white omelet, and the server was absolutely like, "What? No, I can't. We can't do that. We can't." Like, she was so taken aback. She probably had never had an egg white omelet or knew what it was or anything. And the guy was like, "Well, how do you make an omelet? Like, with an egg? Just separate the egg from just use the whites." But they probably had what you're talking about. And if they didn't have normal eggs, there's no.
On that, I promise you, anybody out there that orders an egg white omelet, well, never mind. I'll leave that part out. But
Don't shoot,
No, come on.
don't shoot the whole industry down, man.
no, I'll shoot the whole industry down. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was going to say, if you're ordering an egg white omelet, first of all, fuck you.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean,
Like, piss off. Whatever. Eat what you want, I guess. No judgment. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
But
They're going
fuck
to
you.
shut us down right now.
However,
Okay,
when you order that egg white
Forgive
omelet,
Trevor's, please
just know it's
forgive
coming
Trevor.
it's coming out of a carton. It's
Forgive,
coming out of a carton. It's
forgive
not,
Trevor.
they're not cracking eggs and taking the yolk out and then.
well, that's why I
They're
was
not doing
like, yeah,
Most
but
places
like
aren't
they
doing that.
couldn't even do that.
Now,
They couldn't even do that.
there's a couple
egg white
places I
omelet.
could name that would put there's a few places in DeLand even perhaps where I would say if they do have an omelet on the menu, you might be getting cracked eggs, but most of the time you're not.
The only restaurant that I've worked in 2 restaurants in town. One of them is not here anymore. It was, when it was open, one of the best restaurants in DeLand. And
What was that called?
And you don't want to say it?
Tomasitas. It was the Cuban place where Dobro's is now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is funny. A lot of the like Tomasitas alum went over to Dobro's and worked there forever. I'm like one of the only ones that went a different direction and started working at the bar.
Wild.
But yeah, I worked at Yeah.
Never heard of that?
God. No.
I think that band Live wrote a song about it or something.
Oh, really?
I live in a world with no placentas and dinosaurs, apparently.
I love Live.
Do
It's
you?
guilty pleasure.
I used to think I loved Live, but
Oh no, it's horrible music, but it's like my secret guilty pleasure.
it's like the worst of the butt rock.
Wait, really? Damn.
I mean, and when I say, I mean, I don't like any of the butt
don't
rock.
like
I
I
know
don't like
butt rock is usually a negative
I know.
connotation, but
It's all coming
so
back,
Eddie
man.
Vedder's the ultimate butt rocker, right?
See-
but Eddie Vedder's a great singer, so I'm not trying to trash him. I'm not trying
Eddie
to trash him.
Vedder's the Alice in Chains.
No, that's Lane Staley.
Lane Staley.
Pearl
Jam. Yeah, I do not like Pearl Jam.
Me neither. But I acknowledge Eddie Vedder's talent and vocal range and all, all that kind of stuff. He's no Chris Cornell, but
Rest in peace.
indeed.
I'm fucking lost. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Talking about music.
I knew it.
We're talking about singers. You never
Who's
heard
your
of Eddie
favorite
Vedder?
singer, Victor?
I've heard of Eddie Vedder. I've heard the name. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Gina Scott.
Who's your favorite singer? You got one?
Yeah, I got a few. I don't have like a favorite.
Well,
But
just
I like the old blues guys like Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker. I like James Brown. I like 66. What the fuck you want me to say?
No, I mean,
Eddie
those are
Vedder.
all
Well, who your
really-
favorite singer is?
Those are all really great answers.
She wants you to say. It's not a complicated question. You could have said.
But it's really weird because a lot of these kids, like when you have karaoke on like Monday or whatever, a lot of these fucking kids are like 20s are singing this shit that I heard when I was growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
That they singing it with passion and it's like they shouldn't have any fucking idea what that song is.
Why not?
Why not?
Because it's so fucking old.
I know, but that doesn't
used-
matter. Music transcends. That's what's so great about it.
Yeah. I used to always say, when you're young and fucking older people are always like, oh, you never heard that. You don't know anything about that or whatever. It's like, yeah, I also know who Beethoven is. Do you?
Yeah.
You're way too young for that.
I didn't like modern music when I was growing up. I
didn't either.
Like Linkin Park and nu metal and
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff that was popular in the
Man,
early 2000s
I
wasn't
used
my
to
thing.
skip
You
school.
like older stuff?
Yeah, I was a pretty close-minded, honestly. Actually, when it came to as much as open as it was, I listened to jazz. Like I loved jazz at a very early age. I think I was telling you one day, Motown music was some of the first albums I ever bought.
Yeah, same.
So I was very open to different types of music, but when it came to the new stuff, I didn't like anything new unless it was a already established band that was just releasing new stuff. For the most part, I wasn't into most new music. I didn't give it a chance.
Mom, if you're listening, I'm
And a lot of it
sorry.
sucked, though.
But I used to skip school a lot in like my later high school years. And you know how you went to DeLand High too? Yeah. So at DeLand High, they always had the older ladies that would sit and watch the gates and watch the kids that were driving. And you had to have some sort of pass to leave. I never had the pass. I just really liked Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. And so I would always have like some fucking old Dino playing on my CD player in my F-150. Started, so it's been, 12, 13 years ago. He always described Café Vinci perfectly. He was like, you can walk into that bar on any given afternoon and at any given table see a dirty old crust punk sitting with a local prominent attorney, sitting with, a nurse and some young Stetson student. He's like, Café Vinci has always welcomed everybody, but the minute that you come in and you're an asshole, haven't gotten weirder in the last few years.
Has gotten, absolutely. So what about George?
Which George?
What about
the dog?
My baby dog?
Yep.
Oh, my sweet little angel. You're
I
not
like
supposed
George.
to have favorites, man. And I have 4, and I know, I love them all so much. But George, that dog, man, he is the best.
I like George.
He's a weird little, 15-pound Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. He doesn't look like either of them. He looks like a fucking chupacabra. He is the
He does look like a
creepy.
chupacabra.
He's the creepiest little baby, and I love him. He's obsessed with me. He doesn't like anybody else.
It's really weird that when I came to your house to help you out with your AC,
Yeah.
I think that motherfucker was barking at me.
Oh, probably.
And then you
Usually
came
your
out.
story.
Yeah. Then you came out to, brought him out to the Vinci's and he was all over me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because when he's at home, that's his space. He's comfortable and he's going to be his loud little yappy ass. But when we're out in public, that boy is scared of everything.
Really?
Yeah. He doesn't really like people. He's not super big into other dogs. That's why he's the one that gets to go out the most.
He got
'Cause
along
he's-
good with Jack, right?
Yeah, for sure. He gets along with them, but he doesn't go out of his way to play. He's not all up in their shit. He's just yo, what's up?
How old is he?
4. He's the youngest. I have him, St. Bernard, and then 2 girls. 2 little husky mixes.
Big dogs?
No, they're little. One's a 25-pound Klekai. She looks just like a little mini husky. And then the other one is
And a cat.
a Pomeranian husky mix, but more Pomeranian.
And I think I saw a cat.
I have 3. So yeah, you definitely saw a cat.
And chickens.
And chickens.
9?
Something like
9,
that. I don't
maybe.
know. Maybe.
She got to do a count in the morning.
Gotta do a head count, yeah.
But you do, all right, y'all come on up
It's
here.
about to be 2 less because I just bought a couple a while ago and I have 2 roosters. So
Oh, so how many eggs do they produce for you?
One a day.
yeah, most of them lay 1 a day.
So
it's a
you're
decent.
sitting on roughly 8 to 10 eggs a day.
It's not that many right now. They go through phases too because they all molt. The extreme heat
Okay.
will cause them to not lay. The wintertime they lay less. So.
You get
but-
too hot, they're like, fuck you, I ain't give you no egg today.
Yeah.
Where's my egg?
Yeah.
Where's my fucking egg? Get no egg. Just I guess it's like having a relationship with a woman and the air conditioner broke and you're like, where's my egg? You ain't getting no egg, motherfucker.
AC's broken. You wonder where your egg is?
Very
Where's my
specific.
egg? Yeah. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Talking about no fucking egg.
Talking about being too hot to put out.
Yes.
I
That's
got it
the
now.
egg.
Now it clicked.
That's the
Now it clicked.
I'm
now
trying
it
to,
clucked. Sorry. Chicken humor.
I'm not going to do it.
What?
Which part?
Huh?
Which part aren't you going to do?
I want to ask Nicole a question so motherfucking bad.
Come on.
Just do it, man.
Out
We've
with it.
been everywhere now. We fucking.
What was that one question we was riding on for a long time
Which one?
about the
No.
paralyzed from the waist down?
Oh, that one?
You already asked me that.
Yeah, that's another bit from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Damn, I don't remember that. Which season of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I don't know. You watch it?
Yeah. You
You don't remember?
When's the last time you've been to the shop? I have a little cardboard cutout Larry David in the store. It made sense around Hanukkah when we had all the Hanukkah stuff, but now it's just a random cardboard cutout
So
of Larry David.
I watch it every motherfucking day.
Yeah.
But it was an episode where he was dating this girl in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into that shit, man.
No?
No.
I mean, I remember you asking everybody in the bar
Yeah.
how they felt if they'd do it.
Do
Would
what?
you?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
Yeah,
If you were dating and she wanted, come on.
If I was dating a girl in a wheelchair?
Yeah. You're telling
Of
me if
course
she
I
was
would.
paralyzed from the waist down, but she wanted it and was consenting? You're telling me you wouldn't do it?
If I was dating her,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be no question. I'm just saying, I was just asking a general question. Actually, I was just fucking bullshitting
Bar
around.
banter.
Mm-hmm.
Bar
Yeah.
banter.
And then that shit just kind of got carried away
Oh man.
because everybody thought it was so fucking weird. But then some people thought it was weird. Some people didn't think it was weird.
Am I the one that started this whole, not
No,
that question? No, not that one in general, but remember when I was like, hey, I got
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You gave us the green light.
Yeah.
You said some shit one day. I don't remember what it was, but you said some
I
shit
do.
one day.
It's a common question I have. Or am I don't know how gross I'm allowed to get on
You
here.
can get as gross as you want.
So my
explicit
question
content.
was, it was a short, I used to approach people and say, hey, I'm conducting this really short research survey. I have a question for you. If you let a dude suck your dick, does it make you gay? That was the question. And I think that was what opened up. Yeah, you're right. I gave the green light for like, this
What was
is
your
the kind of
research?
stuff.
Because after-
So what did you get out of that? That was a while ago that you started that. That was a
Yeah,
long
no,
time
this
ago.
was a couple months ago, and it's still, like, I feel like it's still a pretty valid question for me. And I think that a lot of the answers that I got were like, hell yeah, it is. That's gross. I could never let a man so. And I'm like, are you just trying to like save face because you're scared to admit that you would? You don't want people to perceive you as gay? Cause like a mouth is a mouth. I don't know.
Oh my God. I remember now.
Yeah. Do you remember we were talking about it? And I said that I thought
I think it's a matter of how much cocaine they have in their system.
I said that I thought that there was a big double standard because for men, most men are like, absolutely not. Like, that's the craziest. Why would you even say that? That's so gay. But I was like, okay, so now if I let a chick do the same to me, does that make me a lesbian?
Nice.
And they'd be like, no, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's a double standard here.
It's just like when a female fifth grade teacher sleeps with one of her students. Everybody's like, oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. If you're the guy, if you're the kid, I guess.
Yeah, but
I don't
if
know.
it's
Also,
but if it's
did
a
you
male
say
teacher.
fifth grade? Also, that's a little too young.
Sorry, I went a little
too young.
extreme there.
No.
I was mostly pulling
How
South
old
Park.
was
But if you're
reference.
if you're a
remember.
male teacher and a young girl,
There's double standard, right?
different. Yeah. Okay.
Which is funny though, because the older that you get, that becomes the norm. The amount of 40-year-old men I see hitting on 20-year-olds 21-year-olds at the bar, and like,
Them being receptive to it.
yeah, I mean, a lot of girls have daddy issues, you know, I'm kind of grossed out. Like actually being in a relationship, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's people out there that have decent relationships and they're of huge difference in ages, but I don't know, man. I can't see it. I can't see that ever happening with me personally, but happens.
Yeah.
Happens every day.
Indeed, it does.
Yep.
Well, Nicole, so when is Bernard's Market open? What are you guys' hours?
We're open Tuesday through Sunday, so we're closed on Monday. Tuesday.
Everything closes on fucking Monday around here.
Yeah, don't
When
show up to town on Monday.
When we opened, we were open on Mondays because of that. But yeah, you know.
And you're like, oh wait, that's why everybody's closed on Monday. 'cause somebody
Exactly.
does that.
Doing $100 in sales and spending $1 billion on payroll. So we're closed Mondays. Tuesday through Saturday, we open at 7 a.m. because we also do coffee.
You guys open that early. Wow.
Yeah. In addition
coffee
to
bar?
the groceries. Yeah. We have a coffee and tea bar. Centro Tico is located in with us. So we have all of her pastries.
Is that your girl? What's her name?
Jen.
Who's Stephanie?
Stephanie's my business partner.
Oh, okay.
We're the ones that own Bernard's. And
Okay.
then Jen is also in our space and she owns Centro Tico.
Okay.
So a lot of people are familiar with her. She's been around town for a while.
Do we know Stephanie?
I've met her.
She doesn't really come out a whole lot, but she's Aaron Preston's wife. I mean, not just Aaron Preston's wife.
She's got
She's got
dark hair?
Dark hair, dark curly hair, yeah.
I think I've seen her, yeah.
Yeah, Stephanie is great.
Why did I think that was Jen?
I don't know. Jen is out a lot. You see Jen all the time.
Does she have dark hair?
Yeah.
Her hair's straight.
Yeah.
That's who I know.
Yeah. Stephanie has curly hair. She's not out a whole lot. She's busy running my business.
I know Jen.
Sorry, Stephanie.
I think I've seen Jen at the place working.
At Bernard's? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Stephanie is in there a lot right now. Stephanie is the face of Bernard. Well, besides Bernard.
Bruce.
It's actually a fun fact I do have a St. Bernard, and our logo is a fun St. Bernard with a coffee cup and a little hobo sack of groceries. But we named it Bernard's after the elf from the quintessential 90s Christmas movie, The Santa Claus, with Tim Allen.
Wow, I never would have made that connection.
The head elf was Bernard.
As much as I've watched that movie, but.
Well, because you're not a girl.
That was Bernard, you're right.
Yeah.
That's funny you said that, because,
every girl.
I had a cousin, Tiffany.
Girl's first crush.
Tiffany Curley. Anytime she came over to my grandma's house on weekends when we were kids, she always wanted to watch the damn Santa Claus.
Ask her. She probably had a crush on Bernard.
She probably did. Mm-hmm. She passed away back in 2019. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a fact. That's a hell of a fact, because I always assumed it was named after your dog.
Bruce?
Yeah, I would assume so too.
Yeah. I mean,
Bernard.
It's definitely a tie-in. It helps, but yeah.
They were like, man, we do this. You're like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Name everything in there after my animals.
Bruce. Shout out to Bruce and George.
Bruce.
George was named after George.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
Yep.
Yes. You know this?
No.
You know George?
Which one?
That
Our
works at
Café
Da Vinci.
Yes.
Yeah. The dog was named after George.
That's why I was asking which, because I wasn't sure if you meant the dog or the man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
the dog was named after the man.
It's like, who came first, the chicken or the fucking egg?
When I got Bruce, his name was almost George, because
really,
I love George. I always tease him for being a big dumb oaf, a big dumb strong
Shout out
oaf.
to George.
And so when I got Bruce, a big dumb strong oaf, I was like, I might name him George. He had a couple of names that were potentials. I was gonna name him Andre, like Andre the Giant.
Nice.
And then
anybody want a peanut?
Bruce. Old Bruce Leroy. That's his full name.
I think I would be afraid of Bruce now.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
Mm-mm.
Why?
He's so fucking big.
He's big, but...
How much does Jack weigh?
But he lays down most of the time when he's around.
75? 95. 95 pounds? Yeah, he's only a little bit more than Jack.
Jack's pretty offended that you asked that.
His weight.
His circumference.
Where's he at?
I know, where is he?
He's over there at the mixing board, man.
Jack. What's up, Jack?
Oh.
Well, Vic, how you feeling, man? What do you think? Got anything to leave us with?
Yeah. It's been kind of nervous for me right here, fucking with Nicole.
Yeah, you keep saying that. We haven't got there yet.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even look at her, man. I'm looking over here now.
Why? I've always been told I have a very peaceful, demeanor.
Aura and presence.
Yeah.
Because
I think it says something in the notes about that too.
Always whenever Nicole and I are in the same space, it's always going to be some bullshit come up.
Well, yeah,
you're trying to hold that in.
I'm trying to hold it in, absolutely.
Oh, I mean, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then when we,
as soon as I cut this mic, it's going to be like he has Tourette's
when this
syndrome
shit's all over, we go down fucking adventures in a day or two, and Nicole's working, and then we'll fucking start in on some shit.
Stephanie always jokes that she can't take me anywhere because I feel like I'm like a teenage boy in there. I'm always just making dumb jokes. Everything. My brain
stuff.
my brain's always in the gutter.
Is she as bad as you?
God, yeah. She likes to say she's not, but she is worse than me. She presents in a different manner. So one of my favorite things that has happened since we've had Bernard's, a couple weeks ago, we were both in there on a Sunday afternoon. We're chilling at the counter. We had just had a really busy morning. There was a little DJ set out in the courtyard on Sunday morning. So there's like the little beer garden. Everybody came in and it was just like a chill morning, like DJ set. So we were in there. It was just the two of us getting our asses handed to us, making coffees. And the afternoon has calmed down. We're standing there. We're just looking over our kingdom. Fucking Amazon comes in. And she's like, oh, what did I order now? And I had just happened to look at the Amazon account the day before. I knew she bought thermometers, like for all the fridges that we have. We're having a couple that had problems. So we were like, we need to, So she got these thermometers. So she goes, oh, what did I order now? And I look over at her and I was like, oh, it's those thermometers. And she goes, oh, the rectal ones you were asking about. Right in front of this, like, attractive Amazon driver.
Yeah.
And I'm like laughing, turned beet red. And it's just like the fact that she didn't even miss a beat. Just like, oh yeah, those rectal ones you were asking about. It's fucking perfect. Just completely embarrassed me. Wow. But yeah, Stephanie is no prude.
Stephanie, you gotta introduce us.
I will one day. Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't met her. She's great. But like I said, she's not out a lot.
I may have seen her. I don't think I've officially met her. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a four person.
We had discussed it, but it just, it was scheduling and, things kind of got moving.
She's out at dinner tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Next time. Mm-hmm.
Well, we can just
get her locked in.
Once we get to know her, we could just get her in.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also,
she's also got a lot of crazy stories. Yeah. Fun one to talk to.
She a local as well? Is she from around here?
She is. She's from like Deltona originally, but she's our age too. And then she moved away. She did lighting on movie sets for a while. So awesome. She was like out in New Orleans doing lighting. She's got stories about working with famous people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vic.
Well,
you already brought up the food.
Yeah, the food was good.
Food.
I've stopped into Bernard's a few times, probably 3 or 4 times, and never had the coffee. I always talk about going to get coffee, but I usually make coffee at home. I really want to go up there one Saturday or Sunday morning.
Mm. Our coffee is really
I'm hoping someday they'll stock yerba mate, but that hasn't happened yet.
Do what?
What? I have the guayaki.
You got yerba mate now?
Yeah.
I just haven't been in there in a while.
Yeah,
what is it?
A little bit.
Yerba mate. It's a tea from South America.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's really good.
Caffeinated tea.
Yeah, really? Strongly caffeinated tea.
We gotta try it.
Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot.
Get you jacked up. Hit you in the nervous
system. Have you been in the store?
Not, it's been a little bit, but last time I was in there, I was eyeing this duck prosciutto they had in the case. I don't know if it's still there or not.
Yeah.
But they got
That's a popular
because we talk about doing the
boards.
charcuterie all the time around here.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to go there for that duck prosciutto next time we do charcuterie.
And I had a strong fucking, I wanted some pate the other day so bad I texted Nicole. Y'all got pate?
Yeah, yesterday, right? Wasn't that yesterday you were talking about pate?
I think it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking about pate. You came back with like 2 large subs from the sub shop.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. That was yesterday.
You guys got pate? No?
No. We did. We carried it when we first opened and nobody ever bought it.
You gotta go to the Publix.
Blake bought it.
In the south end of town, the country club one.
Nicole says she can make it.
Yeah, we could just make it too, yeah. We can make it anytime you want, man.
What do you make it from?
I have fish patés.
Lots of stuff. Traditionally chicken liver and butter though.
Mm-hmm.
It's really irony. It's delicious.
Yeah. I mean, I like liver.
Yeah. You cook some liver cook some liver correctly. And, I'd put it in a food processor with softened butter and, some seasonings. And you process that stuff till it's a paste and spread it on bread or whatever, crackers.
Melvin has some good shit he brought out from Publix.
Yeah, Publix has a couple, they got some weird patés that have that are like mixes of beef and pork, and some of them are like thicker and more like tuna salad than they are like, I like a spreadable pate.
Me too.
I imagine the fresher the better though, right?
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
So how would you make it?
Honestly, the same way he's talking about. I made mine, I think I did pork liver, though. I did, yeah.
But the one that Melvin had,
traditional like French, is like the French country pâtés.
Yeah.
I think the one Melvin had some duck shit in it, some
Yeah.
pork shit in it, some
foie gras, yeah.
yeah.
Which
It was
is
pretty
now
good. It just,
illegal.
I imagine if it was fresh, it'd be so much better.
Yeah. The you know, better sourced ingredients are always gonna.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't, I guess some people wouldn't think of frozen food as fresh or good, but frozen vegetables are some of the best vegetables you can buy.
Yeah, because they're
They're
frozen.
frozen
What
at
is
peak.
it, like peak of fresh?
Yeah, peak of freshness. So,
They have more nutrients.
and yeah, you gotta cook it for a little longer to evaporate all that water to get it to start to brown.
I don't know, man. Frozen broccoli grosses me out.
Yeah, broccoli's just not that great.
I like broccoli.
I like it too. It's not bad, but I'd put it on a box grater and garnish some pasta with it or something. I don't know.
What the fuck? Okay.
I don't like eating just stalks of broccoli though.
No.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it if it's served to me. I'll
good
do it,
roasted
but
broccoli.
I'm not gonna.
I love broccoli. I love
What's your
broccoli
favorite
raw,
vegetable?
man.
Ew, I can't do it.
I mean, on a salad,
I'd rather have cauliflower,
oh
but
God,
I'd rather have
Not
raw. I'll eat 'em
cauliflower
all.
over broccoli.
I eat everything. I eat most
cauliflower.
vegetables. I'll eat.
Yeah,
Do you have a favorite? No.
beets.
Beets?
I'll eat beets. I'll eat them. I'm not. That's not my favorite.
I think cabbage.
I like cabbage.
Damn, cabbage. I didn't even
Such a-
consider cabbage.
Such an underdog vegetable, but they stay good for so long.
Considering I
You get
judge
the
every
flavor.
restaurant based on its coleslaw recipe,
Yeah,
I should have said cabbage.
I love cabbage. I cook with it all the time. There's Napa cabbage, Savoy, red cabbage. Brussels sprouts are technically little mini cabbages.
That's true. Yeah, same family.
Good old Brussels sprouts are good. I grew some once, man. I only got like, I think I got
Yes.
one motherfucking stalk and I
So
cooked the
much
shit out of it.
work.
They were so fucking good, man. I should grow more of that.
Like collard greens a lot too.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about cooking, Nicole, and I just want to give a shout out to my grandmother.
Aw.
My grandmother could cook her ass off. She had no motherfucking recipes. Tom's like, you ain't get no recipes. She ain't writing nothing down. She ain't write shit down, man.
Did
She
she
would cook-
share them with you? She like,
You can
Let
see
you
her.
watch her cook
You
and stuff?
could, if you were there, because normally she cooked, she worked a lot.
yeah.
So normally she would cook on the weekend. Like she's cooked a dinner for Sunday. She started that shit on Saturday. So she'd have fucking, she made cakes and pies and all that shit. But there was no motherfucking recipes.
What'd she do the best? What was your favorite thing that she did?
Probably stuff like neck bones, oxtails, stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my grandma made really good oxtail.
She cooked the shit out of it. She cooked that shit.
My grandma was
That was always- that was-
boring ass Southern food. It was
that
always
was-
good. It was always good, but
Yeah,
it
there
was
was
like
never-
meatloaf or
Never
stroganoff,
rush.
not
Never
not
rush.
oxtail.
You
Damn.
couldn't rush her. You couldn't fucking, you just gotta, when it's done, it's done. But she would cook her ass off. And it'd be so fucking good.
Are you guys poor?
Viola.
I feel like
Viola.
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 I feel like my grandma grew up in the Depression, so a lot of like what she cooked was, you know, poor Southern food.
Yep.
And I remember one of my favorite things that she made was this corn chowder. And after she died, I was just like, I had the worst craving for corn chowder. And I tried to make some. And I made it all fancy, whatever, you know, the best bacon and fresh corn and all this shit.
No.
And it tasted like shit. Like half and half cream. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to make a good chowder. No, it was so bad. And then I realized, oh, cause Nana made that shit with like a can of corn, a can of evaporated milk.
Yep.
Like,
Probably a can of bacon.
Well, they kept, the older people, if they fried fucking bacon, that grease that was left over, they put that shit in a can and kept that shit on the stove.
I keep mine in the
For
fridge.
frying, for seasoning,
Yeah.
for every goddamn thing. And my grandmother had one of them goddamn cans for, I think as long as I can remember. Might have been the same fucking can.
Nothing's better than confit, man.
Yeah, man. Yep. And then all the shit that they tell us not to eat now, that's the shit that kept me alive when I was growing up.
it's also a lot of that shit's like lobbying from big processed food companies. The whole like,
Half the shit we eat, we shouldn't be eating properly.
yeah,
As far as
I mean,
processed food goes.
processed foods, yeah, you shouldn't be eating it at all. But yeah, there's so much of that shit. The whole like low fat diet craze of the 90s. You know that there's like studies now that are showing that a lot of people that are getting early onset dementia and Alzheimer's way earlier, a lot of them like had or were like big fans of the low fat diet all through the 90s. Your brain needs fat. Like you need fat to function. So they're like scientists are like trying to form a link there, saying that a lot of people are getting it because of that. I don't know if it's true. Don't quote me on.
Well, we all know how the Atkins guy passed away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Atkins diet, man?
Yeah.
What happened?
Too many carbs. For real, or something like that.
No,
or
it's
not
heart
enough
disease.
carbs. Heart disease, yeah.
Because the
yeah.
Atkins
Whatever
was the
Atkins
big
was
one.
supposed to do.
Atkins was the one where you just ate fat all the time, nothing else. Like there was always like bacon. Bacon was one of the big things that you ate on Atkins. And then the dude ended up fucking dying of heart disease.
Yeah, I remember I worked at Arby's at the time, and Arby's bought into the trend and was selling Atkins friendly wraps. Because, they were like 8 carbs a wrap or something. Whatever bullshit. But
now it's all keto this, keto that.
Oh, the keto diet. I know a little bit about that, but I've never practiced it.
I've never practiced any diet except give me all the food.
All the food.
All the food.
Well, guys, we've had a pretty long night here. This has been pretty fun. Does, Vic, you got anything else to leave us with? I don't want to cut you off. You're about to say something. I know, but you just leaned up like you were going to say something else. I don't want to cut you off, sir.
No, man. I just did my shout out to my grandmother, Viola. I missed the shit out of her. She was, got a minute?
Yeah.
All right. So my grandmother was, before fucking cell phones and Google and all that shit, my grandmother knew where every motherfucking thing was, and she knew everybody's phone number by heart. So if I didn't know somebody's phone number and I couldn't find it in the phone book, I call her, she'd tell me right off the bat. I'm thinking like family.
Yeah.
Not like random motherfuckers, but.
Yo, Grandma, what's my friend's phone number? You remember?
Yeah, no. But it was no fucking caller ID, no cell phone, no fucking Google, none of that shit. And she remembered.
Didn't even have to open the white pages.
Remembered everybody's phone number.
Do you remember any phone numbers now? Do you have any phone numbers that are locked into your memory that are, whether you use them or not?
I have a phone and I pay for a fucking phone number that I haven't used in probably 20 fucking years.
Right.
I have a landline.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking calls it.
They're just texting you. Oh, if they call you, you're not going to answer it anyway, right?
I got to find the fucking phone. I don't even know what a phone is.
I know like 4 phone numbers. I still have like 4 phone numbers of some of my friends that the few that have had the same number for like our whole lives. There's like 2 or 3 of them that never changed their cell phone number. Yeah. And so I just know them because I had to at one point. So they're still there in my head, but that's it. Like, I don't know.
Why the fuck do I have a landline?
I don't know. You pay for that?
Do you get a discount? Do you have like cable with it? Yeah. So you pay for it?
Also, you shouldn't be paying for that.
Spectrum.
No, because I know I had it at one point for a fax number, but when I tell my daughter about faxes and shit, she's like,
"What's a fax machine?"
When I mention, no, I don't have a fax machine, but when I mention fax to my daughter, she's like, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? She look at me like I'm a fucking retard. It's like, nobody fucking fax anymore. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
If I tell somebody send my daughter like or for my business, send a fucking work order, and I tell her to print it out and send it to me, she's like, print it out for what?
So I can look at it.
She say, I'll just forward it to you. I was like, all right, well, whatever. But that's that generation, and she's 20 years younger than me. That's that generation. My grandkids, man, they're not going to know what. I mean, they all have cell phones now. I don't know. Everybody's got a fucking cell phone, but they're not going to know what fucking fax was. What do you mean fax?
Have you seen? There's like videos on Instagram that someone sent me a while ago, but it was like football players, like young, 19, 20-year-old football players. And whoever was filming the video was giving them like VHS tapes and CDs and cassettes and stuff like that and asking them what it was.
They don't know.
And a lot of them didn't know. And
They
it was
don't
like
fucking know.
crazy to me to think that like, yeah, a fucking 19 or 20-year-old right now, they've never seen a VHS.
I should go to my attic and pull out some of my fucking VHS and show it to my grandkids. Like, hey man, go watch this movie.
They're like, what even is this?
That'll be some funny shit.
Well, Nicole, how are you feeling? Is there anything you'd like to leave us with, or?
Oh, I don't know. I already told poop stories.
Yeah, you've told a lot.
Yeah.
You really went on.
Yeah. I don't know.
And you got to plug the store?
I got to plug the store.
Closed on Mondays, everybody,
So-
like everything else.
Plug the bar.
Except for PH, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. We plug the bar every fucking week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar is like a centerpiece.
Half the people listening are hanging out at the bar anyway.
Yeah, it's like the centerpiece for this whole thing. That and PH.
Yeah, that's where all the meeting happened.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, Nicole, we love that you came on. This has been great.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
Me. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I didn't poop my pants.
Yeah, you did not poop her pants. She did not. She was afraid of that, everybody.
I was.
She thought it was going to happen.
I get a little nervous tummy.
Really?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
That's what happened when you went to the bathroom and you came back and I got on shit all over the floor. You thought it was you. You was like,
Thought it
oh
was me.
shit.
Yeah.
No, I've always been. It's honestly, I feel like it's kept me out of a lot of trouble that I could have gotten in my life because I am such a nervous person. I find it hard to like break the rules or do anything bad because I'm going to be sick.
at all.
Instinctual, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see that at all.
Really?
Hell no.
No, when I was little, man, I remember going to like theme parks with my 22 first cousins and we'd wait for an hour and a half to ride the ride at Disney and we'd get right up to the front and every single time I'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. My cousins hated me. It got to where they just wouldn't even let me go on. They were like, no, you're not going on the ride. You're not allowed in line. You're not like, just go sit over there with your aunt.
Nice.
Yep.
What about you, Trevor? What do you got?
I don't know, man. That was a lot. It was a lot. It was big. We talked for a long time. I like it. That's good. We went over a lot of things, as per usual. Got to some places I didn't expect as well.
I expected it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're talking about some fucked up shit.
I don't know which fucked up shit we're talking about. But
I mean,
anything that was fucked up.
tame.
Anything that was fucked up, I was expecting.
Okay. So you called it. You were correct.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a great night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Mm-hmm. And as Vic would say, podcast world, we appreciate you out there.
Peace.
Thank you.
Good night.